You've got a deadline tomorrow. The clock is ticking. Your stomach churns, but instead of working, you're scrolling through your phone, watching videos, or cleaning your room for the third time this week. Sound familiar? Procrastination isn't just a bad habit, it's a trap, and even when it hurts, you can't seem to stop. Why? Let's dive into the psychology of why we procrastinate and what you can do about it. Procrastination feels like a personal failure, but it's more universal than you think. Studies show that 80% of people procrastinate regularly, and for 20%, it's a chronic problem. It's not about laziness or poor time management. It's about your brain, your emotions, and a battle you might not even realize you're fighting. Let's start with your brain. When you face a task that feels overwhelming, like writing a report or studying for an exam, your brain's amygdala, the part that handles fear and stress, lights up. It sees the task as a threat, not a lion chasing you, but a modern-day equivalent, the fear of failure, judgment, or just not being good enough. To escape this discomfort, your brain craves instant relief. Enter the prefrontal cortex, your decision-making HQ. It knows you should start working, but it's easily outvoted by the brain's reward system, which screams, "Hey, how about a quick dopamine hit from TikTok or a snack?" This is why you choose short-term pleasure over long-term gain, even when you know better. But here's the kicker: procrastination doesn't just delay your work, it amplifies your stress. A 2015 study found that procrastinators experience higher levels of anxiety and lower well-being. You're not just avoiding the task, you're piling on guilt, shame, and that sinking feeling of falling behind. So why do we keep doing it? One big reason is perfectionism. If you're a perfectionist, you might think, if I can't do it perfectly, why start at all? This all-or-nothing mindset paralyzes you. The irony? Procrastination often leads to rushed, imperfect work, which feeds the cycle of self-criticism. Another culprit, emotional regulation. Procrastination is less about the task and more about how it makes you feel. If a task feels boring, scary, or unclear, you're more likely to avoid it. Dr. Timothy Seicel, a procrastination researcher, says it's not time management we struggle with. It's mood management. You're not lazy, you're just trying to feel better in the moment. Let's talk about a real story. Sarah, a college student, had a major essay due. She wanted to ace it, but every time she sat down to write, her mind screamed, "What if it's terrible?" So she binged a TV series instead. By the night before the deadline, she was a wreck, crying, pulling an all-nighter, and hating herself. Sound familiar? Sarah's story shows how procrastination isn't just a habit. It is a coping mechanism gone wrong. But here's the good news. You can break the cycle. The first step, understand that procrastination is a feeling, not a character flaw. Here are 3 science-backed strategies to help you take control. Number 1, start small. Your brain resists big, vague tasks like write a report. Break it into tiny steps, like write 1 sentence or open the document. A 2019 study found that starting with a micro-task reduces overwhelm and builds momentum. Once you start, your brain's reward system kicks in, and you're more likely to keep going. Number 2, use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'll work on this for just 5 minutes. This tricks your brain into starting without triggering the amygdala's alarm. Most people find that once they start, they keep going. It's like dipping your toes in the water before diving in. Number 3, forgive yourself. Guilt fuels procrastination. A 2010 study showed that self-forgiveness reduces future procrastination by lowering negative emotions. So, if you've procrastinated, don't beat yourself up. Say, I'm human, I slipped, and I'm starting now. This shifts your focus from shame to action. Procrastination is a battle between your present self, seeking comfort, and your future self, chasing goals. Every time you choose action over avoidance, you're training your brain to prioritize long-term rewards. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up even when it's hard. So the next time you feel the urge to procrastinate, pause, take a deep breath. Start with one tiny step. You're not just beating procrastination, you're building a stronger, more resilient you. What's one task you've been avoiding? Drop it in the comments and let's tackle it together. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of everyday life. Until next time, take that first step. You've got this.